Gunther, thanks for the time. Listen, we've seen you and Jey Uso collide time and time again, including earlier tonight, where once again you left Jey Uso down and out. But he continues to get back up. Have you been surprised at all by his resiliency?
Resiliency. The only one resilient here is me, because I uphold the highest standard for myself and the World Heavyweight Championship. But here we are. Jey Uso, we are going to have the match of your lifetime. Not mine. I've beaten stronger, I've beaten better, and I've especially beaten you for 3 times in a row. So what do? Instead of showing me a little bit of respect, instead of proving to me that you're actually worth my time, you just keep doing the same old crap. Running around promoting that stupid 4-letter catchphrase, having a little bit of fun with everybody out there just to cover up your lack of in-ring ability. Fun, huh? Are you having fun, Jey? I promised you 10 weeks of hell. I'm having fun. Every week, when I beat your ass, I'm having fun. Every week, when I joke you out, I'm having fun. 40 days till WrestleMania. I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to make you suffer. I'm going to do everything in my power to give you a reason not to show up at WrestleMania. But we just learned you're resilient. So when you walk into Las Vegas, it's not going to be the highlight of a sad 20-year play the second fiddle career. It's going to be the mercy killing of the Jey Uso experiment. 4 letters, 1 word. Hell.